What are the 3 best questions that you'd always teach people to ask?
Well, the thing, I can't really say that because I'm so interested in the prospect that my questions differ. I never ask, how are you? Because it doesn't really matter how they are. I just say, hope you're having an amazing day. So what I do, which is really good discipline, if it's a 2-tier meeting, I set the second meeting in the first meeting. So, and I would say to them, for instance, okay, I'm going to go and do a lot of work and I'm going to come back to you with a proposal. All I'm asking you to do is not to ignore me. If the answer is yes or no, I've got broad shoulders, I can take it. Just be honest with me and give me an answer. Because the last thing I want to do all a lot of work and then you ghost me. And the last thing I want to do is phone you 6 times, you have 6 missed calls and ignore my call. That's disrespectful and I will never treat you like that. So can I get your commitment that whatever the answer is, you'll be honest with me? And secondly, I know how hard it is. I know, Tariq, how busy you are. Whilst I've got you here, because I don't want to spend half my time chasing you, let's set the appointment for the next meeting, do we? And then you're not chasing and they respect you for being honest.
So you have to be express about your expectations as a service provider or a salesperson. Yes.
Correct. Because what happens is, if you are being rejected the same way, you're only an idiot that you repeat the same mistakes, right?
Yeah, you're not being respected anyway. So
you earn respect. But here's the thing, Tariq, most people hate confrontation. I love confrontation, but healthy confrontation. Okay? So I confront you with honesty, and you might be thinking, oh, nobody's asked me that question before, but I respect him because he values his time. You see? And if I don't respect, and I go justify, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, and here's my proposal, sir, what are you going to say? I'll think about it.
Yeah. Well, I think it takes real guts to actually set those expectations. A lot of people would get scared simply by just trying to set those expectations. And a lot of people might think that this is actually disrespectful, telling the client that you need to answer my call. This is my expectation.
You get an agreement.
Yeah.
You don't need to, I would really appreciate it if you answer my calls.
Yeah.
Because the last thing I want to do is to chase you and you're avoiding me. Yeah. And I don't want you to do that and turn your phone upside down. And I feel, degraded and I feel like I'm pestering you, right? We're both professionals. And I know if the answer is no, just explain to me why. And I respect that.
And when the client just simply ignores you, doesn't answer your call.
But they've been disrespectful, right? Yeah. Because they're going back. Now, the biggest pain with salespeople is being ghosted. Yeah. Because they didn't prepare the client beforehand.
Yeah.
So I prepared them right. And then, Mr. Tariq, on the second appointment, I'll send you the proposal 24 hours before. And I'd like to come and answer possibly any questions you have. On the second appointment, I will ask for a decision. Yes, no, or maybe. All I ask of you is to be honest with me. Would that be okay?
Makes sense.
People don't ask that.
Yeah.
And then so what happens? It's like a relationship, a husband and wife, or a boyfriend girlfriend relationship. Everybody has expectations, values, and boundaries, but they never share it. And because they haven't shared it from the beginning, they're disgruntled, they're upset because the other person's stepping all over their boundaries. But if you say what my values or boundaries are, some people won't like it. Next. The only problem is that people are so protective of this prospect because they don't have enough prospects. You only have 2 golden eggs in this basket. But if I had 20 eggs and one of them's rubbish, rotten, I'll throw it away. And when you throw the rotten egg away, 5 good ones come in. It's the energy of the universe.
Yeah. What about the close-ended questions? I mean, would you like to ask a few questions to actually establish the budget, for example, or other aspects?
The thing is, you have a budget is a close-ended question. What I would say is that, what's your budget and how did you come up with that? You see, so somebody will say, well, as cheap as possible. Okay, and most salespeople are not rich. So the moment they leave your office, so anybody's office, they're thinking all the client cares about is the best deal. So the moment the client says as cheap as possible, they go, I knew it. I knew it's all about price. They come back to the manager and say he wants a discount. What I teach people is that price is probably the 7th thing. What they want to do is to overcome their fears that they're not sharing with you. So price is something they say, it's a smokescreen. They say it just to derail you. And most weak salespeople jump and start justifying the price.
And that's where the communication goes wrong.
Yes, then they become the 80s sales justification.
Yes.
I never ever justify. I always ask questions. And the one in a meeting who asks the question is the one who's in power. And what you find, weak salespeople, the customer asks, they answer, they come back and say, how was your meeting? Really, really good. We got loads of engagement, and the customer never buys. Because all the salesman did is justify. Because they think just because Mr. Prospect has the money, they're God. They're kings. Right? But I don't think that way. You're lucky to do business with me because I'm going to give you profits. You just don't know it yet. So let's treat each other equally. Just because you got the cash doesn't make you king.
If you're enjoying this conversation, do hit that subscribe button. It's my promise to you that every episode on this show is going to make you think bigger, grow faster, and help you achieve 10x results.